94 to 97, 98.
I mean, he's just a fierce competitor. And again, we talk about big moments, big spots in games. He just believed every time that he was out there, Mario and Gibb, that he was just better than the guy in the batter's box, and he continued to prove it by going out, pounding the zone with the 101, 102 mile-per-hour fastball, and then throwing that nasty knee-buckling breaking ball to get you out. I mean, he's just one of those guys that he's a special kind of talent, and obviously going to be missed here in Detroit. Definitely an icon.
Yeah, you know, if he was a boxer, just to give you an analogy, when he got guys in first and second, he would hit you with everything he had, and he just went with his best stuff and believed that he would come out on top, and he usually did.
Nick Castellanos, the batter here with 2 outs.
I used to give him a hard time, guys, about, you know, his arrogance. You know, at times he come off like he's arrogant, and I asked him about it one day in the back of the bus. I go, why are you so arrogant? And he says, see, I'm not arrogant, man. I'm just confident. And it showed on the field. I mean, he was just a confident competitor and believed he's better than you are.
1-2.
You can see Carrasco, lots of high fastballs, and then that slider and that breaking ball really giving the Tigers headaches now. That's a nasty snapdragon.
Come on, Nick, pick the stick. Time. I need some run. I need some points.
Begging. The 1-2. Bender low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So Simo, right now, 2-2 count. What would your thought process be up there at the plate?
Well, because Carrasco throws hard, I'm going to just change my sights. I'm going to think more right center, so I'll be in a good position. If he does throw me a breaking ball, I'd have enough time to read and react to it and hopefully barrel it up.
No-hitter of Justin Verlander's career. What a magical night that was, guys. Of course, Justin Verlander moving out of the Houston Astros after being dealt at the midnight non-waiver trade deadline last night.
Yeah, Mick, a lot of people won't forget that night. It was certainly magical here at the ballpark. As Matuk pops it up, first base side, going to be a tough play, and it's out of play.
Guys, and I definitely won't forget that night. I had a good view in left field, watching, was on the balls of my feet, excited, wanted to make a play. And I've told this story before. I didn't get 1 ball in that game.
The whole game?
The whole game. I mean, JV he had his foot on the gas, guys. Every ball was hit either center field to right field. I mean, it didn't even come close to left field. Guys were not getting the bat hit out in front against Justin Verlander that day. So left field was very lonely out there.
I can imagine, Simo, you were probably thinking with 2 outs in the 9th, man, hit this thing to me so I could squeeze the final out.
No, yes, I was. I really did, guys. I wanted to make a play in that game. I mean, think about it. Guys throwing a no-no. I just wanted to make a play. You want to be a part of it.
Line to left field, foul.
So I teased Justin Verlander, but I'm like, dude, you could even get me like 1 ball to where I could just felt like I participated in the game.
You know, the weird thing about that, when you compare his first no-hitter to the second no-hitter, he had quite a few strikeouts in that first one, and very few, I think only 4 in the one against Toronto. But the thing I remember vividly was him touching triple digits in the 9th inning, thinking, who in the world does this? You know, who has this kind of arm? And it was wild. Velasco facing.
Now, I accepted a trade to the Houston Astros. Firstly, I want to thank everyone here in Detroit, from the front office to all of my teammates, and especially the fans. The way you guys have treated me over the last 12 years has been so special to me. Going all the way back to 2006, when this city was in turmoil, I remember the way everybody rallied around our team going to the World Series that year and what it meant to this city, and what a special time in my life. And you know, I find myself now, I'm excited to go to Houston. It's another city in turmoil right now, as everybody knows. I'm excited to give the city something to rally around and something to cheer for and root for. And hopefully we can bring a championship to Houston. So I'm excited about this next chapter in my life.
Justin Verlander, a Houston Astro. It's going to take a little while for that to sink in.
It is going to take me a little while to let that sink in. I've been in battle with Justin Verlander, guys, in 2006, getting the opportunity to watch him work. And the fact remains that for me, He's going to be a difference maker in this playoff race. He's one of the few pitchers in this game that has the ability to elevate in big moments. He shows up for the Houston Astros, Mick, and he flat out gets it done. So I'm looking forward to watching him. I'm going to miss him here. It was fun to look over and watch him pitch and know that he's still here from the 2016, representing, sort of restoring the roar here in Detroit. He's definitely going to be missed, but I'm so excited because he get a chance now to follow in the footstep of his idol, Nolan Ryan.
Wanted desperately to win a World Series title here. It didn't happen, but now he'll get another chance with the Houston Astros. Right, just getting going here on a post-game edition of Tiger.
It was our friend Dick Enberg describing the last chance to see Justin Verlander pitch a ball game here in Detroit. We welcome you back to the Tigers Live Call Sam studio via the Call Sam cam tonight. So it was the last chance, and the savvy crowd, knowing the significance of it, rose as one to give JV an attaboy and a thanks for everything he has done. JV had his own message to the fans that he posted on Instagram about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Fresh-faced Justin Verlander debuted in 2005 for Detroit. He was here but for a minute. His first full season came the next year, and what a season it was. 17 wins, the American League Rookie of the Year, and a driving force for a team destined for the ultimate stage.
Swinging a fly ball, left field, it's deep, it's way back! The Tigers are going to the World Series!
Although that series ended in disappointment, JV had truly arrived.
High fly ball, right field. Ordonez backing up. He is there. No-hitter for Justin Verlander.
I'm a big believer that, the highs don't get too high and the lows don't get too low. You just stay even keel. And, my next start's just the next start. I got to go out and pitch well that one.
He won 18 games in 2007. 19 2 years later, and in 2011 it was a season for the ages.
And the 1-2, swing and a miss. Verlander, see you later.
Look out, JV.
What a show tonight put on by Justin Verlander. Everybody taking a big deep breath right now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Verlander has done it again. The second no-hitter in his young career.
24 wins, the American League Cy Young Award, and the first pitcher to win the MVP since Dennis Eckersley in 1992. One of the best seasons by a pitcher in the history of the game. The following year in 2012 brought another magical ride to the Motor City. Detroit went on to play in their second World Series in 6 seasons, only to fall a step short once again. The next spring, the Tigers and Verlander announced a new 7-year deal. It made him the highest-paid pitcher in Major League history. He would again lead the Tigers to the ALCS before they bowed out in October.
The opportunity to stay in Detroit and earn $200 million is great. Obviously, it'd be nice if it was guaranteed, but like I said, I got to go out there and earn it on the baseball field. And that's how I got this current contract, and that's how I plan to continue the rest of my career.
2014 and 15 saw an injured JV for the first time. Core muscle surgery, a right tricep strain. It looked like the door was closing. And then last year, it opened wide once again.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's filthy tonight.
Dominant.
16 victories, 254 strikeouts to lead the league, and the runner-up in the American League Cy Young. A storied career continued. In April, Justin Verlander started for the 9th time on opening day. He finishes second in Detroit history with more than 2,300 strikeouts. He's gone now, but certainly not forgotten. Number 35 will one day join the Tigers legends out in center field. A tall and talented right-hander from Old Dominion. One of the greatest Tigers to ever wear the Old English D.
No
Go get that title, JV. The one thing about baseball, there's a
Division Series. And then in 2013, did it again. 9 innings, 11 Ks, and then 8 innings and 10 Ks. He's a big-time pitcher.
Yes, he is. How about the location of those pitches, Martin Gibb? I mean, 97, 98 painted to both sides. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, but again, the thing I remember about JV is he reminded me of Jack Morris. You know, once he got the lead, he went for it. If it was him against, like, on a cage match confrontation, he just went full go. He believed that if he went with his best, it would beat your best. That's kind of what you got to do. You can't give people too much credit. You give them that respect, but you can't give them too much credit. That's hard not to do.
in 2016 against the
What a terrific.
Let's take one more look at the double off the bat of Anderson, located on the outside part of the plate. It's 2-0. He knows he's not going to get a fastball, but look how he stays in there with that front shoulder. And he's able to take this ball, which is a good pitcher's pitch, and hit it over Castellanos' head in that right center field gap for a stand-up double. Not a bad pitch. Good hitting by Anderson. That ball almost got to the warning track.
Yeah, it was hit well, and Anderson spoils the no-hit bid, but Matthew Boyd, well, he can be proud of this one here this afternoon. And he is standing by right now with our Trevor Thompson.
All right, Mario, thank you very much. And Matt, obviously a one-hit shutout for yourself here today.